Hello and welcome to Old School Opinion June Edition 2020. Before we begin, if you haven't already, please subscribe, and if you have, give the video a big thumbs up. Spread the good word of the channel. A special shout out to Millie and Lloyd. So let's get the conversation started. So we begin with the PlayStation 5 reveal. It was going to be June the 4th. At 9 PM British Standard Time. It has since been moved till June the 11th. Sony has also said that this is going to be a gameplay centric event and that all games shown will in fact be running on PlayStation 5 hardware. There is a list of games in this month's magazine, 38 in total for the PlayStation 5, none of which are exclusives, from Sony's own studios. They are saving those reveals for the 11th, I am guessing. This is all good and I for one cannot wait to see what is going to be shown on the 11th. Spider-Man 2, Horizon 2, God of War 2 and Resistance Trilogy, all for the first 18 months, I am calling. All hopefully going to be shown off at the event. However, I do agree with Sony's stance on this. All lives matter. And look forward to Thursday the 11th of June at 9 PM. Sorry about the late posting of this video. It was supposed to go up last week, however, YouTube had other ideas, so I'm playing catch up. June starts off with the Days of Play sale. For those people new to PlayStation, this is where Sony celebrates all things PlayStation. You can get games pretty cheap, hardware pretty cheap. I got Hitman 2 cheap in the sale, but you can also get PlayStation Plus cheap. $34.99 for a year. I always pick it up even though it doesn't run out until October because of how cheap it is. Some of the games I'm looking forward to releasing this month are on June the 11th, Beyond Blue, an underwater exploration game, one for Kyle and myself, we love these games. On June the 16th, Dead by Daylight Silent Hill chapter. Not quite exactly what I wanted, but I will be getting this day one nonetheless. It's good to see Pyramid Head, and the survivor being able to dress up as several different characters is something different for the game. And finally, June the 19th, The Last of Us Part 2. This looks awesome. Every time I see it, it just looks better. But there is a murmuring that maybe on June the 30th, Little Hope, the second game in the Dark Pictures series, is getting a release. After getting into the multiplayer narrative adventure Man of Medan, I hope that this will have the same multiplayer options. Whilst not as many releases as last month, as we head towards the PlayStation 5 release, we have seen some amazing games and long may it continue. We have also had our last state of plays for the PlayStation 4. According to Sony, the next one will be for PlayStation 5 games only. But what about the games they've shown? Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us Part 2. They just look amazing, and these state of plays has made me more excited for both games, showing the graphics, mechanics and explaining what makes those games different from anything else out there. Oh, and for those unsure about The Last of Us Part 2 because of the leaks, if you read a page in the middle of a book, you only know one page only. Read 10 pages either side, and whilst you know more, you do not know everything. You need context. That means reading from beginning to end before judging. Remember, the person that leaked that video, they leaked it to troll PlayStation 4 owners who were looking forward to The Last of Us Part 2. This was a great use of state of play, and man, what a last year the PlayStation 4 is having. And if these are the last two exclusives, what an exclamation point to the end of the PlayStation 4. So this month, a conversation around the campfire arose. One of us has been playing Far Cry 3. A great game, and the PlayStation 4 version is a lot of fun to play and looks fantastic. However, when compared to other newer Far Cry games, the game is quite tough, Without guns or paws for hire, you find yourself dying more often. I was thinking back to Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and I remembered that feeling tough. I think that the remasters has really driven home how some of the lifestyle improvements over the years has made games easier. You know, the ones where you don't die as much, in as much as even if you do, you only get a little setback. Days gone by, you had 3 lives and that was it. Maybe an extra life or 2 depending on your score. This is where and why we used to have cheat codes that at first you even had to type in before you started the game for more or even infinite lives. Even then, some games were still hard, if not impossible. Now it feels like most games just don't need it. It's not like the games are being dumbed down, in as much as to keep interest of the average player it has become let the Wookiee win. In a way, this is what has led to the Souls games. Companies should be adding different modes to make games a little more tough. What are your thoughts? This is my video plan for this month, so we start off the reviews with The Outer Wilds, an adventure game set in space. Beyond Blue, an underwater exploration game. The Last of Us Part 2, a sequel to the Naughty Dog classic. And hopefully Little Hope, another game in the Dark Pictures series. We'll also have a couple of top 10s, shoot 'em ups and narrative adventures, 2 of my favourite genres to this very day. Now we'll address the elephant in the room. What the hell happened to my Those Who Remain review I announced last month? Well, you see, it only released on digital and I pre-ordered on disc, so I reviewed Mafia 2 instead. But the Those Who Remain review will be coming soon. It will be incoming as soon as it releases on disc. It does look good and I can't wait. So what have I been playing this month, and how is the trophy hunt going? Let's start by saying that I've been playing some multiplayer games. Borderlands, World War Z and Man of Medan. Man of Medan is fantastic as an online multiplayer game. It does change the whole dynamic of the game, and it soon becomes about working together to get those trophies, secrets and collectibles, hoping we can make this into a platinum in the next few weeks. I've also started to play The Sims 4 again. This is fantastic, returning to the Johnson family household, even when you have all the DLC and it slows the gameplay right down. Come on, sort it out, EA. Wait a minute, it's EA, they ain't sorting nothing, it ain't happening. As always, my day starts with Minecraft. As far as Final Fantasy Remake goes, I'm still grinding the material for the hard mode. I've only got what I have loaded left to level up, and it will soon be time to kick some Shinra ass. Trophy hunting wise, I've finally made it to level 34 trophies. I have 8,466 trophies, 100 platinum, 563 gold, 1,499 silver and 6,304 bronze. Man, I've got some trophies. Thanks for listening. Please comment down below with what you are currently playing or anything game related that you want to talk about. Where do you stand on the whole games are easier nowadays? I think they challenge but in different ways. I will answer you all. Take care one and all. This has been Old School Gamer 1971 signing off.